Hey, it's Sharks TV. We are here, Coffs Harbour 2019 NTLs, and I'm very lucky to have with me Mr. Bobby Brindle. Bobby, how you doing?
Mate, I'm doing very well.
Excellent, mate. So NTLs this year for you. How many NTLs have you been involved in?
Well, actually, I only ever got involved in the first 3 NTLs at the men's open level.
Okay.
So that was the very first 3.
Yep. Who are you playing for then?
Playing for the Sharks.
Excellent.
Made a couple of semi-finals, quarter-final. Weren't lucky enough to get to the grand final.
Okay.
Played a couple over 40s. 2009 Port Macquarie. I think it was 2010 Sunshine Coast.
Wow. Okay.
Lucky enough to win one of those.
Yep. Awesome.
Won an over 30s NTL back in the early days as well.
Yep.
And then here we are back for, unfortunately, over 50s.
Over 50s.
Yes,
it's fun to be playing with your mates, isn't it?
That's exactly what. That's what it's all about.
Cool.
That's what it's all about.
Who are you sharing the field with during this NTLs?
Look, mainly probably blokes that actually I played with back in the 90s, back in the 80s and the 90s.
Okay.
2 main ones, I guess. Laurie, my brother.
Yep.
Who used to do all my defence and used to do all my rucking back in the day.
Awesome.
And make me look good.
Yeah.
And Corey Foster. So they're 2 that I've spent a fair bit of time with, certainly around Gold Coast and certainly around the Sharks.
Cool. So you've been in some really good touch football environments. Do you play for New South Wales or Queensland?
Born in New South Wales.
Yep.
Played for Queensland.
Excellent.
Played the first Origin in '95 for Queensland, and that was actually in Port Macquarie.
Okay.
Part of the New South Wales State Cup.
Wow, awesome.
They really good marketing tool there. Plenty of TV coverage.
Yep.
I'd say probably quite a few thousand watching the game.
Wow.
Fireworks. First time we probably tried 6-on-6 as well. So going from 7-on-7 to early in 1995 to 6-on-6.
State of Origin.
Yeah, we sort of thought that New South Wales probably had 4 or 5 guys that were faster than probably our fastest guy.
Yep.
So we thought that New South Wales might have the edge on us.
Okay.
But it didn't prove to be the case.
So you got him?
Yeah, got him.
There we go. Hey, there's a good start to the State of Origin. Sounds like the Rugby League State of Origin.
Yeah.
You got that one too.
Yeah, correct.
Excellent. So you played a few years for Australia?
I did.
Yep. Men's open?
Yeah, I did. I kicked off in. Actually, I've only ever played for Australia in the men's open.
Yeah. Okay.
1988 was when I first started. So that was the first
ever
World Cup. Yeah. So 1988, I played that. I played 91.
Yep.
95.
The big one in Hawaii?
And 1999 as well.
Excellent.
So 1991 was the end of my last, so 4 men's open at the World Cup level. Had a ball.
Yep.
Yeah, won all the titles.
Excellent.
Look, lost a few round games.
Yep.
I remember the big World Cup in '95 in Hawaii, playing against New Zealand. They beat us in the round game, a Remus sidestep. Got us.
You're a young man.
Yes, 16-year-old he was, and we were 29, and I think Scotty Notley, Mark Bolan, they were a couple of years older than me as well. Remus made a mess of us for most of the carnival, and lucky enough for us, we actually got him in the final. Awesome. So they beat us 3-2 the round game. They beat us 6-4 in one of the finals, in one of the semis, and the 6-4 really wasn't a true indication of the game. That 6-4 wasn't a true indication, like as in the scoreline. They smashed us.
Gotcha.
They were scoring tries in their own half. They were running full length. They'd played really good touch. And it was only come the final that we worked out we needed to stand either side of Remus and let him do his step and step into us.
And I heard that was where the theory of shutdown defence came from.
Yeah,
that 1995.
Yeah.
So you guys will get into a room together.
Yep.
Create this new style of defence to stop this amazing player called Remus Gentles.
Yes.
And you came away with the lollies.
Correct. We were 1-0 down at half time in the final, and we come out in the second half and ended up scoring 5 tries and ended up winning 5-1.
Wow.
So that was an eye opener for us. It was funny. Mark Bolan kept saying, you can't beat a good team 3 times in a row. You can't beat it, and lucky enough, he was right.
Awesome.
And the other thing we thought of too, with Remus being 16, we were fairly safe that we probably weren't going to be playing him ever again. Okay. Because he stepped off left and right, we thought his knees were going to go.
Okay.
Mate, he was dynamic. He was sensational.
Awesome.
Yeah. And having someone like Peter Walters as part of that team. Like, Pete's been around a while.
Mr. Touch.
Yeah, Mr. Touch, mate. Got a lot of respect for him, and he certainly got him going the right way. Probably just a bit of a shame that team couldn't hang together with the '99 New Zealand team, because I could see how good they were too. They probably just needed a little bit of a blend of both.
Okay.
And I think they would have probably given us a bit of a tussle come the '99 World Cup as well.
Mate, there's a story, it's legendary, that story. I hear about it all the time when I talk to guys that played in that World Cup.
Yeah.
You know, and you were named in the Jubilee team this year.
Yes, got lucky enough to get that opportunity. And as much as I had a ball and much as I could do a lot of attack, I've got to think about the people that did the rucking, took us forward, the people that obviously did the defence. I mean, I did bits and pieces of that, but my main part, and I was obviously happy enough to go out and do the attack, and that's what I really enjoyed.
Excellent, mate. Well, it's lovely having you been part of the Sharks here with us this weekend.
Thank you.
You get to take today off, do you?
I do. We didn't actually get to the next step, so worked out pretty good. The Just a couple of things. Obviously, you know, having run around with Scott Notley, Mark Boland back in the day, I really enjoyed that. I was lucky enough to pick up a few awards.
Okay.
The 1988 I picked up in the World Cup, I picked up Player of the Series.
Woo.
91 I picked up Player of the Series. 95 I picked up Australia's MVP, and in 99 I picked up Australia's MVP. But once again, I owe all that to the people that I played with.
To the role players?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it's been really nice talking to Bobby Brindle. You know, you've probably heard the name in touch football circles, but it's a privilege and it's wonderful to have you here playing with Sharks, man. I appreciate the chat.
I really enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Catch you up.